Hey there, I hope you are doing well. So first of all, thank you so much for tuning into this video, and this is going to be a very special one because I am going to be sharing my 16 life lessons that I have learned in my life up until now, as right now I am 16. So the first lesson that begins with with the topic that we have today is the first lesson is commitment is staying loyal to your words rather than just depending upon your mood. You know what? Commitment, people ask me, Gargi, how are you so consistent? People ask me that, how do you balance your studies, your school life, your personal life, and your professional life at the same time? And the only solution or the only answer I have in my mind is it's all my why. It's all my commitment that matters. If I have said something, if I have told myself or promised myself that I am going to upload a video every single day, I am going to post something every single day on my social media, I am going to do. No matter whether I am outside, no matter whether my health is not fine or not, because the spotlight is no more me. The spotlight has become the other person, or in this case you, because I want to help you live a life that you can be proud of. So this is the first lesson that I have learned. I also have days when I feel that I need to do the setup once again. I need to search for a topic that I need to speak on every single day. It's not an easy task to show up. It's not an easy task every single day to come up with a different topic and speak. But because every single day I find ways to connect with my why, every single day I try to make it even bigger. That's why the commitment is always there. The second lesson that I have learned is there is always a mess in the mess. There is always a message in the mess. It simply means that when we are going through a challenge, when we feel that life feels heavy, when we feel life is too hard, it's all at that point of time because we are not able to find any positive thing when we are surrounded by the darkness. But after you overcome that particular challenge and when you look back, you actually find that yes, there was a message that God wanted me to learn. So for me, when I was in depression, if I look back at that time, yes, that happened good. That I learned a lesson. The person who I am today, it's just because of I fought those things, and because I fought those things, here I am helping you today. So when you look back on any particular challenge that you felt you can never pass, you can never survive through it, and it became your biggest reason of why you do what you do. So that is the second thing, that there is always a message in the mess. The third thing that I want to speak to you about is people say that be the change you wish to see in this world, or you might have heard that you need to create a revolution in this world. A game changer is someone who creates a mass movement. It's all awesome thoughts, they are all amazing, but the one thing I need you to remember when you start to live your greatness, your extraordinary life is, you don't have to create a revolution in the world. You only have to create a revolution first in your life, and next in someone's life who is coming to you for help. Then after you have changed your life, after you have changed one person's life, then you move on changing someone else. Then you move on changing other people's lives, and the community is going to create an impact in the whole world. So it's not only you that needs to create a revolution. It's you first, that you are going to change yourself. Next, you change someone else. The person who has changed, he will change someone else. Then day by day this ripple effect of yours will keep growing, and you won't even know. A day will come when you will be proud of yourself, and people around you are going to applaud you, praise for you, and say you that yes, you really did something meaningful. And that day you are going to feel so fulfilled at your heart. So this is the third lesson that I want to share. The fourth lesson that I learned out of these 16 lessons is, you can either be your biggest cheerleader or you can either be your own biggest limitation. You need to decide whether you are motivating yourself every single day or you are criticizing. Let's say if someone tells me that, you know what, your videos are not good, I don't like the way you edit them. Suppose someone says me something like that, would you agree that those things will not affect me anymore today, because it's my choice, it's the way how I receive it. There are three kinds of people when we give feedback to them. First person, you give them feedback, they are going to cry in front of you and they are going to justify that, you know what, मेरे साथ हमेशा ऐसे ही होता है. Anyways, I try to do this, you always criticize me, and they try to justify themselves by crying, because they are not able to hold that what you said. The second person, the second kind of reaction that you can get when you give a feedback is, the person starts feels angry and they start shouting on you that you are always doing this, you are always criticizing me, and justification through anger. And the third kind of person is, through their self-talk, they will either listen to what you have said and they will consider it that yes, it can help me to improve further, or the person might feel that you are all talking bullshit. And it all depends upon each one of the self-talk. So if your self-talk is criticism, you will be your biggest limitation. If your self-talk is positive, you will be your biggest cheerleader. So the choice is yours. The fifth lesson that I want to share with you is, what people say, it doesn't really matter. If you know yourself, you never have to explain it to anyone. And I think this fifth lesson is all connected to the fourth one, because it's all about how you perceive your own self. If you are going to criticize the person you see in the mirror every single day, don't expect others to love you. Don't expect others to, not criticize you, because what you are doing to yourself, others are watching and others are learning that how you are treating yourself is the way you want to treat other people, is the way you want them to treat you. So it's all about how you are treating yourself. The sixth lesson is, it's in the matter of moments that your life is designed, and it's in the matter of moments that your destiny is shaped. One of the biggest key lessons which I got from one of my mentors, he says that it's in the matter of moments that your life is designed, and it's in the matter of moments that your destiny is shaped. It only takes one decision to change your entire life. If you make the decision today, you have a lot of time. Some people feel that, you know what, I am too old, I am too young, but I think if you look at me, I am sure either you are younger, either you are, equal to me of my age, or you are elder to me. I just want you to know that I started this all at the age of 14. Why the hell are you not starting? Why the hell do you feel that I can't do this? You have a lot of examples around you. Try searching about them, read about them, listen to them, and you are going to get the inspiration to take that one decision. In 2020, I made the decision to change my life. I made the decision that if I can't change someone else, that doesn't mean I can't change my own self. So it's all about the decisions that you make. The next lesson, the 7th lesson that I learned was, if you know how to be sad, you also know how to be happy. If I ask you right now, tell me how to be sad in life, you are going to give me thousands of reasons. Look at the past, nothing happened. Look at the future, your future is dark, or it might be dark. The next thing that you can tell me is listen to sad songs. Next thing you can tell me overthinking. And all these things, it's all criticize yourself, don't love yourself, tell other people, like if someone is devaluing you, keep moving in that relationship only until and unless that becomes toxic. All these things are the ways for me to be sad. But if I ask you how to be happy, our action is to go on Google or YouTube and search how to be happy, how to find happiness. Why? If you know how to be sad, do the opposite. If you feel overthinking is too much, don't overthink. Think about the things that you can actually change. Don't think about the things you can't change. The next thing that you can do is, listen to sad songs. Rather than listening to sad songs, listen to energetic songs. If you are someone who is fond of listening to sad songs, make sure you are not crying on it. So that is another point you need to remember. So all these things are, you need to remember that if there are thousands of reasons for me to be sad, there are also thousands of reasons for me to be happy. The next lesson that I want to share with you is, life is too short for those who don't know how to live it. Life is too short for those who don't know how to live it. You might have heard, or you might yourself say that, in night I only get dark, I only feel I'm so alone, I only get those thoughts of negativity, I only feel that, what will I do in my future? I get the thoughts of past. It's all fine. But the only thing is, you don't know how to live. Because gratitude, positive motivation, all the positive emotions and negative emotions, they can't go at the same time. You are saying I want to live a huge life, but at the same time you are saying life is too bad. There's no match, no energy match. So you need to, be aware of the language that you are using. Another point of self-talk. Life is too hard. By lunchtime I'm tired, I'm frustrated, I feel like sleeping, I feel that, there's nothing for me to do in this world. Let me tell you, you are feeling this because you haven't peeped inside who you are. The day you do that, you will tap into your true energy, your true power, your true vibe. The next lesson, the 9th lesson that I want to share with you is, be the master of your mind. Don't be a slave of it. Don't be a slave of your mind. There are 2 kinds of personalities in this world. First, who focus on the positive. Second, who focus only on the negative. Being humans, I'm not telling you to be positive all the time. Nor my belief system says to be positive all the time. Because it's not genuinely possible. But you know what? Learning to manage those negative thoughts is the skill, and it can be learned. The 10th lesson that I want to share with you is, success is when people don't like you. Not everyone in this world will like you. Let me tell you, every single day I disappoint people, not intentionally, but because of what I do. Because some people, when you are going to step up the ladder, when you are going to start to live the life of your own dreams, some people will not like it. Some people will try to come in the way and tell you, this is not for you, this is not for you, you can't do this. All of these things will happen. So always remember, when you get criticized, When people misunderstand you, when people misunderstand your dreams, when the dream stealers come, you're actually becoming successful because people have started paying attention, and attention is something most of the people in this world don't give. Would you agree? So if someone criticizes you, if someone dislikes you, then they are paying attention on you and you are getting famous. And if you are getting famous, you are also getting successful. So this is the thing that you can follow. The next lesson that I think it's 11th lesson, 10th or 11th, I have forgot the count. So the 10th or the 11th lesson that I want to share with you is that what you look for is always there within you. If you are seeking for appreciation, if you are seeking for approval, if you are seeking for credit, if you are seeking for happiness, if you are seeking for love, that has to be started by you, with you, and for you. Because if suppose I'm always asking someone that give me love, you don't love me, you don't love me, you don't like me, all these things if I'm saying, guess what? I myself is telling the person my weakness, and some people are, not all people are like that, but most of them will devalue you, they will not respect you, they will not understand why you are doing all of this. So the first thing is, whatever you are seeking for, make a list of it and then see how you are going to give it. If let's say I am seeking for love, then I am going to first love myself in the way that I want others to love me, and when my own cup is going to be full, guess what? I never have to beg other people for anything. So this is another thing that you need to follow. The 12th lesson that I want to share with you is that don't be afraid of rejections. Whenever someone rejects you, always use the 4SW formula, that is, someone will, someone won't, so what, someone is waiting. There is a story of a girl. She used to sell cookies, and she was selling cookies just to earn a lot of money at a young age, because her mother only had 1 year and she wanted to fulfill her mother's dream of world tour. And so she was selling those cookies. Every single day she used to face a lot of rejections. She used the strategy of crying at every doorstep, narrating her mother's dream. And if the person was kind enough, they would say yes. But if someone had, for some reason, yes, there were people that said no. So one day, when this girl became famous, she was asked that in your village, every single day, only per month, other cookie sellers, they are able to sell around 30 cookies. But you are selling 60, 100 to 200 cookies per day. How is it possible for you? So this girl said that I always remember this one formula, that someone will say yes, someone will not say yes. So what? Someone is waiting for my cookies. So let's say if someone rejected you, so that doesn't mean it's always your fault. Because maybe that person might be going through something, or because of some reason they didn't say yes, that doesn't mean this has to dishearten you. So keep going, it will all come true. The 13th lesson that I want to share with you is, whenever a challenge comes in your life, the first thing that you must say is, try me. Try me challenge. We mostly say, why me? Why me, God? Why did you choose me? But from today, follow this approach of try me. Aajao, try me. I'm happy to try the challenge. I'm happy to, face the challenge, because it is going to make me grow. And when you are hungry to grow, these challenges just become daily milestones for you to overcome. Yes? So whenever a challenge comes, first is try me, and the second is, you can also say, this is shit, this can't break me. So make funny terms for yourself, statements for yourself, in order to overcome such kind of challenges. The next thing, the 14th lesson that I want to share with you is, don't take life so seriously. If you see life as serious, life will take you seriously, and everything, whether it is a happy moment or not, you're always going to be serious. You're never going to celebrate. हो गया, ठीक है, मैंने क्या किया. The next thing is, I need to move on. अभी मुझे और करना है. I have to, accomplish so much tasks. This is nothing for me, even if you have achieved so much. So don't take life so seriously. The 15th lesson that I want to share is, that moment you give purpose or you add a meaning to your life, it becomes worth living. Your life becomes worth living when you live a purpose. When you don't live just to fulfill your own dreams, but you live for thousands of people in this world who can see you as your role model, who can see you as your inspiration. And the moment you are going to live such a life, such a bigger perspective you are going to add, these challenges will never come in your way. The dream stealers will never be able to stop you. Even if God comes and knocks your door to tell you that you can't do this, you will never believe him, because you live for the thousands of lives that can see you as their inspiration, as their voice for the voiceless, as a hope for the hopeless, as a light for the dark. So it's all about how you are going to add that meaning. And the last lesson that I want to share with you, especially if you are a coach or a trainer, this is for you. Impact over income is the intention you need to follow. Some of the coaches are just entering this industry to earn money. But you know what? The moment your intention is to help other people, the moment your intention is to educate and empower those who feel disempowered, money is going to chase you. It is going to attract, you will attract it. You never have to chase it. So this is the last lesson that I want to share with all of you. And one bonus point that I want to add is, even if you are dreaming, dream big. Only humans have this, power to dream. A dog cannot dream of having a large home. An elephant cannot dream of, having a career as a coach, of a doctor. No, these things are only for humans. So if this superpower has been given to you, why not make the most of it? Let me know your 3 biggest lessons that you feel were your 3, key takeaways or aha moments. Let me know in the comments how you felt after watching this. And thank you so much. If you would love to receive such kind of videos, do subscribe to my channel. Do like it, share it with someone who may need it. And thank you so much.